seniors, and tenant leaders to secure a full restoration of funding to this critical program. While we celebrate this victory today, we know there's much more work that needs to be done to support our seniors, especially those who reside in NYCHA, who deserve to live in dignified homes. Together, alongside stakeholders across our city and our state, the Council will continue to fight for the resources you need to lead healthy, safe, and connected lives. To our seniors, I live to be you. I say this all the time. I'm going to say it again. You are the jewels of our communities because you pave the way for all of us and the generations who will come after us. You are truly the anchors of our communities. The Council will continue to do everything in our power to support you. We will never turn our backs on you, and we thank you for your leadership and contributions to our great city. Congratulations on your work to help us achieve this full budget restoration. Thank you.
"32
BJ!
32
BJ!
Now we will have a mighty council member, the chair of the Finance Committee, my good friend, my good colleague, Justin Brennan.
32 JB. This is a really great day, and I think it's a testament to the leadership of Speaker Adams, because the way that the council works and the reason why we fight so hard is because we listen to people on the ground. When we were negotiating this budget, a budget that's north of $113 billion, and I got a call from Chair Banks. He said, "Justin, do you see what's going on here? I'm hearing from my tenant leaders that they're trying to cut security guards in our senior NYCHA homes." I go, "Chris, what are you talking about? Let me take a look." Sure enough, $113 billion budget, they thought they were going to make a $7 million cut on the backs of our seniors living in public housing. I brought it to the Speaker, and we said, that's not going to fly. But this is a testament to the leadership of Chair Banks, because it's his job as chair of the Public Housing Committee to watch out for this stuff. When we're negotiating this massive budget, the administration sometimes likes to let stuff slip through the cracks. Maybe you don't see it. But our elders, like the Speaker said, our seniors built this city. Our elders, that's right. And our elders today look after this community. I represent Coney Island, and I got a lot of senior NYCHA housing out there. Our elders look after the youth of this community. They're the eyes and ears on the ground, and we stand on their shoulders today. So a $7 million restoration, which is basically a rounding error in such a massive budget, it saved jobs, and it put back security guards in 55 senior NYCHA developments across the 5 boroughs. This is a great day. This is what the council's all about. Thank you.
32
BJ!
32
BJ!
32
BJ!
Another great colleague, a fierce warrior, fierce fighter, fighting for the residents of the city of New York day in and out, especially her district. My good friend, my colleague, Crystal Hutchin, the chair of the Aging Committee.
Thank you so much, and good morning, everyone. I'm here to say thank you. Thank you to the Speaker, thank you to the Finance Chair, Justin Brannan, and thank you to my colleague and Public Housing Chair, Chris Banks, because every budget season we see budget cuts made recklessly, coming after our older adults and our senior populations. Our older adults are exactly who we should be investing in. We should be doubling down on our investments in our older adults, and that's exactly what the City Council has done. As mentioned, when we saw that these budget cuts were happening, we fought quickly to make sure that the funding would be restored. And so I'm just here to say thank you on behalf of every older adult in the city, and especially those living in NYCHA facilities. These security workers are not simply security guards. They are members of the community. They are beloved members of the community. They are people who know exactly who the residents are in each of these buildings. The residents know who they are, and they provide so much more than just simply security. So I'm proud to stand here with my colleagues today, and thank you again to the Speaker and to my colleagues.
32
BJ!
32
BJ!
Now we're Repetition works. So we also have here who's an amazing voice, Ms. Johnson. Come on up. Ms. Johnson was one of the strong voices when we held the rally here at the senior center, and I said, Ms. Johnson, we got to fight.
Yeah.
She snatched the mic from me one time and said, Chris, this is our fight. I said, yeah, it is our fight. But Ms. Johnson's been a mighty, mighty voice for the residents here at Woodson Houses and a mighty, mighty voice for all the seniors who were going to be affected by this throughout the city. And Ms. Johnson, we couldn't do this without you. So we want you just to say a few words.
Okay, just a few words. Important words. Yeah, I just want to thank everyone, too, for coming out. Thank you, Council Member. It was so important to us that we knew that we wasn't forgotten.
That's right.
And anytime there's a budget going, this is the first time that we heard about us. We heard about us, and that's unacceptable. We should have been first priorities. It was just told that we are the jewels.
That's right.
You're riding on our shoulders. And you need to let us know that you are with us on this. We need boots on the ground. We need to have security there in these developments, especially in mines. You know, it's not going to be an open building, and that's what happened before with the tragedy that went on here. And I've been on this for the longest. We have to do better. You cannot forget about us anymore. We should be first priorities. Thank you.
Thank you. Give Ms. Johnson another round of applause. We appreciate your advocacy, your strong advocacy. And now we're going to introduce, excuse me 1 minute, we're going to introduce someone who understands what it is to be on the ground, someone, as I had earlier spoken to, and I heard his story of how he rose through the ranks of the union, and so he understands the importance, how these security guards are a lifeline, a deterrence for our seniors, a deterrence to any violence that may come to our seniors, and a lifeline to protecting our seniors. So I wanted to now take the opportunity to introduce Israel Melendez, who's 32 BJ Security Division VP. Give him a round of applause.
32
BJ!
32
BJ!
32
BJ!
Thank you, Councilman Banks. Thank you, Speaker Adams. Thank you, everyone, for really coming. Speaker Brennan, Speaker Hudson. This is very important, very close to my heart. When we heard about the budget cuts, my name is Israel Melendez. I'm the Vice President of Security here at 32 BJ. 90,000 members we have in the city, 20,000 security officers that we represent in all the 5 boroughs. A lot that work here at NYCHA. Exactly what the councilman said, exactly what Ms. Johnson said, is that they know the tenants. They're here for security. When we heard about the budget cuts, we also jumped into action, and I'm glad that the administration was able to put this money back into the budget. Security officers that work at NYCHA across the city, they sacrifice, they sit down, they do their job, they do what's best, and they want to make sure that there's an investment in them as well. A lot of our security officers live in the NYCHA housing as well. So it's very important that we make that investment for members that need family-sustaining jobs. These are family-sustaining jobs, jobs that give them and their families health care, jobs that give them training, free training, jobs that give them a way to be able to move up and try to get into the middle class here. And I'm very proud of the coordination and the partnership with City Hall and administration to make sure that we were able to do that. So I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to also give a shout out to all our 32 BJ members. 32? BJ! 32? BJ! Give a shout out to our employers that are here also, because they were affected, and they also was calling 32 BJ saying, hey, we have members here. They don't see them as an employee number. They saw them as part of their family, and they didn't want to see them without a job. So when we all jump into action, I just want to tell everybody, and we all know this, when we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Melendez. Now we have Deborah Waspon. You want to come on up? She is a security guard that would have been affected by this doomsday cut. And we're glad to stand here today and say that we fought, we won, and you're still here. You're here to still protect our seniors and to continue to invest in the folks that paved the way and that mean so much to our city. So thank you for your service, and I want you to say a few words.
Hello, everyone. My name is Deborah Washpond. I have been a security officer in NYCHA Senior Housing since 2021. Right now, I'm working at the Sandra Thomas Apartments on West 91st Street. I love this job. At work, I feel part of a community that trusts me. And I take great pride in helping to take care of that community by keeping residents safe. I am happy the City Council understood that seniors need someone here with them and did not allow cuts to happen, because it would not only impact the elderly tenants, but also our family-sustaining jobs. I don't know what I would do without this job. Without it, I'd be out on unemployment or public assistance. It provides me affordable, quality health insurance that provides me security and a wage that allows me to provide for myself and to live in dignity. And thanks to the work of my union family, we know we have fair wage increases coming in the future, knowing that provides stability for security officers and consistent services to residents. Thank you. Okay. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
That's going to conclude our press conference, and now we'll go to the question phase. Do we have any questions?
Hi, I'm with News 12. I guess so. This is for the 2025 budget. Is
Yes.
it secured? Does this mean that this fight will come up again next year?
We hope not. We cannot predict. All budget seasons are different, and they all take on a life of their own. We hope that because of this victory, lessons have been learned, and that the administration knows that, particularly for our seniors, we will go to bat every single time, and we will win. Any other questions?
Anyone else? Questions?
All right.
Excellent.
Thank you all very much for being here.
Let's go. Yeah.